Vanguard, and would add the Nation into that mix. But before we do that, some of your messages already coming in on WhatsApp. I'll be taking a few of them. On the Vanguard, similar headlines though. DSS men, prison officials in free-for-all over Emefiele. And they picked a very, very, a vivid a picture that described the whole situation there. Okay. This one says NAS moves against electricity tariff hike, estimated billing. Let's see how that is. And one more here. SEC plots access to market funding for mining companies. Foiled Boko Haram attack on Atiku's residence. APC says he deserves full protection. Those are some of the headlines you would see on the Vanguard newspaper. Let's quickly take some WhatsApp messages now, a few of them before we go to the phone lines. Success Unique from LMS says the lady that returned $70,000 from a hotel in Lagos should be rewarded more by the state government for such integrity showed. I think it's a great thing if we begin to, because for a long time in this country we do not really pay attention to good deeds or reward. They try to make you understand that good deeds should not be done because of the reward, but people who do bad deeds seem to be getting rewards one way or the other. They are getting paid somehow, either in the name of repentance or in the name of amnesty. So why can't people who do good deed also get some recognition? So it's a good one. Good morning. Patrick Amadi says some APC members in Rivers State lamenting on ministerial list. My question to them is where were they when the former governor stood by President Bola Tinubu? Former Governor Wike contributed to the victory of the party. Another one here says, morning Andrew, it is essential for institutions like DSS to uphold the rule of law and respect court decisions. Transparency and accountability are vital in ensuring justice. Akonte Gillis, you sent that one in, and this person says, after face-off with prison officials, DSS will arrest Emefiele despite bail. What happened in court yesterday was show of shame. Well, in their defense, maybe they would say the bail has not been paid, has it? So you remain in detention until you meet the bail conditions. Now, I think that side has always been, unless another lawyer tells me differently, but the bail conditions have been given, yes, but you have to be in detention until you meet those conditions, and then you can go home. Unless the judgment says you should go home and pay the bail. Good morning. Sorry to provide private security for the president, who is not an insult to any security personnel. The question is, do you have adequate security that can secure Nigerians? I had conversations about the IYC Calabar Bangi chairman yesterday, and certain important questions were asked. If you missed it, go on the line for 92.3 PH. And this one says the people giving governor information on that Emo Kalabari road should not misinform him. That road once upon a time used to be one of the most dangerous roads to travel in Rivers State. All right, let's go to the phone lines now. I think that's quite a lot already. God's time is calling from Anelga. Please, let's keep it very short, 30 seconds, snappy, and on to the next caller. Good morning, God's time. Go ahead.
Good morning, my brother. The kidnappers of Nwokocha reduced to 10 million. I want to ask them, where do they expect that journalist to get the 10 million from? A woman who is practicing and doing the work of a humanitarian person. They should understand that journalists are people who we should even protect than doing whatever thing they are doing. And secondly, APC Rivers State lament over the ministerial list. I think Tony Okoja and his people should hold on. The president will do the needful by submitting the list to the Senate. And if finally any Rivers son's name is there, definitely we'll celebrate the person. But not Tony Okoja and his co-host preempting the president. I don't like it.
Okay, God's time. Thank you. Luga Dideche, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning. Greetings from the chair to you. Yes, Omiete Frebo and Tony Okocha, I begin to wonder the kind of persons we have in this state. You say you are a member, a chieftain of the APC, and you are now canvassing support for a PDP member to become minister. Do you see this kind of a double standard? And I challenge anybody, even our callers this morning, to provide proof of where Governor Wike openly campaigned for Tinubu when they the kind of level, the level of work that the given Governor Wike worked in APC that will warrant Tinubu to give him, to nominate him as a minister. All those rumors we are hearing about Governor Wike being nominated is fake. It's fake. Because I know too well that Tinubu is a party man.
Sorry, Lugard, call us back. Uche Ken is in a chair. Good morning, Uche Ken.
Yes, Andrew, good morning.
Morning to you.
Yes, let me look at group calls for unconditional release of the kidnapped journalist. I join my voice to theirs this morning to demand and appeal to her abductors to please release her unconditionally. Her children are going through traumas. The family is scattered. Even when the ransom has been reduced from 150 million to 10 million, yet the family could not or cannot afford it. We, the Association of Mothers and Wives, find our knees on the ground, asking her to release her unconditionally. Then the female hotel receptionist gets more rewards from 2 local governments. This morning, I say God bless Honorable Nwanozike and Barrister Chidi Lloyd. As for the lady, her good conduct and integrity has paved way for her. I remember when her post and the pictures were making around the media. Many people call her fools. So said, you be mugu. God butter your bread, you say you won't die for poverty. Forgetting that money would have also given her a bad name. Today she is reaping from it. And finally, you see people that are talking about Wike and ministerial elites and all that. If they have succeeded in making Tinubu to win in Rivers State, what stops them in making one of APC members to be in Rivers State House of Assembly? What makes them to fail in succeeding other party members? They should please.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go to D-Line. Frank, good morning. Frank,
good morning, Andrew.
Good morning.
This is Frank calling from D-Line.
Go ahead.
Let me react on a message issue. Andrew, see how DSS and prison officers are dragging a message. Why they are dragging a message? Because of the cry of poor Nigerians who Emefiele suffered during his time as a CBN governor. Emefiele thinks that he is the Alpha and Omega. Today, he is the one suffering. Emefiele is suffering physical one. The spiritual one is waiting for him. Then for those who kidnap the journalists, please, I'm appealing to them. That woman, she's not a politician. There is no way the woman will cover 10 million at this time. Please, you people should type justice with mercy and release that woman unconditional. Then for Atiku Abubakar, no way for you. You have lost election and now Tinubu to continue. Thank you.
All right, JJ is in Rumigbo. Good morning, JJ.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Welcome.
Yes. According to Chisom DK, former House of Rep member, and he said, and I quote, that on a Thursday to the general election, presidential election, that the leader or former leader of the APC, Shubike Rotimi Amechi, came to Rivers State, held a meeting with his people, and ordered them to vote for Atiku. I challenge Emeka Beke, I challenge whoever that will call after now to show a proof where they support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Well, for Emeka Beke, not be today start to write open letter. He has written letter that the national should suspend Omahi and Oshomole. And at the end of the day, that letter was thrown to the trash. So as far as I'm concerned, they don't have any proof because they voted and supported Atiku all around. They didn't support Asiwaju. That said, the journalist that was kidnapped, I'm on my knees begging these people, please, in the name of God, please release her. Where she won't get that kind of money now? So for me, let them be. But conclusively, bro, DSS and prison officials fighting over who should keep custody of Emefiele. The court gave an order. You are granted bail and you are to stay in prison custody pending when you meet your bail condition. So why is the DSS fighting? See, all the fight they are fighting, they are making people happy right now. I don't care whatever Emefiele has done. I am already supporting Emefiele. This is not it. Now, you have kept this man for over 2 months.
All right, JJ, point made. Thank you very much. We have to move on. Mufasa is calling from NTA Road. Good morning, Mufasa.
Yeah, hi, Andrew. Good morning.
Yeah, go on.
A quick one. Let me equally join my voice with other well-meaning Rivers people, Nigerians, to call on the adopters of the journalist to please free her. Like what the people have said, including her family. I'm not sure that that 10 million naira is anywhere for them to bring her to pay for a ransom. These people should just free that woman so that the woman can rejoin her family. We beg them this morning. We're equally calling on the police to intensify their own actions so to see how they can equally rescue the woman. Then lastly, you see, I do not think there's any gain saying how former Governor Wike supported and delivered, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm equally sure that the former governor is not so desperate to become a minister. This man has become a minister before. So if the president finds him worthy to serve again, all these back and forth, by the APC, what they call Emeka Beke's faction of the party, trying to frustrate whatever effort, I don't know. But let us wait and see how things pan out. I know that former Governor Wike is not a desperate man.
All right, thank you very much, Mufasa. Let's go on to good news in mile 3. Hello, good news, good morning.
Good morning, my brother, man. I greet you capital letters. Thank you very much. Let me support just my voice in the release of the woman that was kidnapped. I think the police should do more than what they're doing. They call the family the woman. They use a particular number to call the family. That number can be tracked. What about the police helicopter that Amechi bought for River State and the plate policy? It's like that helicopter that can be used to trace and search where she forest or area she is. I leave that for the police. But on the issue of the ministerial appointment, my brother, anything they put in the eye cannot be used to put in the nose. I still challenge anyone who can come and tell us where and when Amechi said we should vote for Atiku. I'm a member of APC. I have not gotten any order from Amechi who I was working with to say vote for Atiku. I supported APC. I campaigned for APC from up to down. The former governor Wike never anywhere. Instead, he was the one that ensured that APC would not survive in Nigeria, in River State. He insulted APC, that no Muslim ticket, Nigeria, River State is Christian state, APC is cancer. How come such person that are fighting for him to become a ministerial position? And life is such that it is very horrible when you see people seeing the truth.
All right, good news. Point made. Let's go on to Samuel Nomerelu now. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, go on.
I want to thank Samuel Wanoshike for the way you want to appreciate that very young girl that have performed a very wonderful returning of money to the white man. It's a very good one. I want to join my voice together with him and tell Lord. Other good meaning Nigeria should reward the girl because he have done what if most of us cannot be able to do. The issue of Amefile, let me tell you, whatever a man so he will. Look at the whole former governor, the president of a particular nation. He's being disgraced, dragging from one way or the other. Other people should learn from that. Because whatever a man sow, he will reap. He suffered us, and look at how they are suffering him today. Then right. The issue of our hardship in River State. Please, I want to join voice with other people that our governor should come home and do something meaningful. Look at people suffering. From one day to the other, people are dying every day in hospital because of hardship. Some people Samuel, are selling children because of hardship.
Let's go to Gokana now. Dota is on the line. Hello, Dota. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Yes.
Thank you. Please, I want to join all other women in Rivers to beg the kidnappers of this woman. So please, let her go home. It would be nice for her to go home so that our children can be happy. Andrew, ministerial list. I don't know. This River State that we come from, I don't know whether it's only a Rivers man that will be on the whole list. Other states will also have their own part to play. Every state will bring somebody. And if it's working, even the Bible says that a laborer is worthy. The APC people that are giving us all this trouble, where were they? When have they won election in River State? They should allow the poor to breathe. Thank you, Mr. Andrew, and have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Clinton is in Bori. Clinton, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andrew.
Welcome.
First, I want to condemn the show of shame that happened at the court yesterday. I think they are putting the image of the country in disrepute. There was no need for the DSS to have that show up with the officer for the correctional facility. Then secondly, on the River State, the ministerial is father in River State, yeah. Actually, I didn't want to respond to that, but the comment related to Tony Okocha makes me to make this call after this morning. He said Governor Wike was at the epicenter of the campaign of Tinubu, and I wonder where and when did Governor Wike campaign openly for Tinubu. The only person we saw in River State campaign for Tinubu was the man Zabi, and I wonder where. Even the Tony Okocha, all the funds that they use in forming that vanguard, where did he get it from? All the campaigns we did in River State, we are there. So it's unfortunate. I think we are seeing all this. We don't have the right to appoint anybody. It's the president that has the right to appoint. Whether Wike is there or not, we don't. It doesn't concern us. It's still absurd that River funds are there. So I should be happy. So I don't. These name callings are unnecessary. Thank you.
All right, Clinton. Thank you very much. On the Nation newspaper, very interesting. Something you would find here. Shetima, federal government has raised $500 million for food sufficiency. That's what you would see on the Nation, and also on the Nation, federal government will redirect 800 million naira palliatives cash. This is coming from Ogun State Governor Dakpo Abiodun. Federal government will redirect $800 million palliatives cash. So whether the government is changing its mind on sharing 8,000 naira to 12 million poor Nigerian households, well, let's wait and see how it plays out. Chibike Zinomuma, good morning.
Andrew, good morning. How are you?
Very fine. Go on, straight to the point, please.
River State's daughter working in one of the 5 hotels in this country rescued with the amount of money. Andrew, that guy required a very big ceremony and an honor to her. She has kept a legacy, a gigantic legacy to this very state. I think it's a very wonderful development. I appreciate Samuel Onosike and the other AGS. Then the APC agitating over the ministerial list against Yeson Wike. Andrew, where person work on Adia in the chop. You know what happened during the election. This man worked for Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and they got help on his side. Ahmed Bola Tinubu became successful and won the election. APC, where we are there when it was hot in River State? Where we are there when there was no hope on APC in River State? Where we are there when they were fighting for the election? Andrew, Yeson should be left alone. They should leave that man. He merited the list and is going to be one of the ministerial nominees.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Abe and Stanley. Those who make the last cuts for the calls this morning. Abe from Port Harcourt, good morning.
Andrew, good morning.
Go on.
Yes, concerning the ministerial list, I don't know why the PDP having so much interest on APC's matter, but I still believe that the former governor, his name will not be on the list. Then concerning the former governor, Rotimi Shibike Amechi, telling the members to vote for Atiku Abubakar, that's a lie from the pit of hell. It's some bootlickers that are making those comments. He never said so. Please try to correct that. Thank you.
All right. No, well, the people that said he said it were quoting Chisom Dike, and Chisom Dike said so. Oh, goodness me, Stanley, you'd have to call us back, unfortunately. I think we erroneously dismissed your call. Stanley, please, if you can hear me. Okay. Point of correction, Tony Okocha is can't speak for Rivers APC. He left the party since 2018 with Abe. Well, clever Sonny. There's no proof to that. I think we've gone over that time and time again. If you have any wishes about that, your party should write a letter to us and tell us that he's not a member of our party anymore. Maybe we'll take that. As until that happens, he will still refer him as the chieftain of the APC. He says he is, and proof otherwise has not been provided. Mickey Blinder says, good morning. Nigeria police charged the whole former governor of CBN Bank for pump action, but failed to arrest or charge Said Okubo, who always fronts AK-47, threatening to fish out Igbos and finish them. Obia Junwa says, Good morning. DSS and prison officials clash over custody of Godwin Emefiele, the former Apex Bank boss. Very funny. Nigerian and security officials are just funny. Lorenzo Delight says, what Mary Ekweremadu did in this harsh economy deserves commendation. Ekekwaru, okay, is what you meant, and reward. And then another one says, what happened between DSS and correction officers over Emefiele is just a show of shame. We are also on Twitter. I'll take some of those comments on Twitter. I think, first of all, for the journalist, Mrs. Wokocha, who is kidnapped, I don't know who give people the impression that journalists have millions of naira somewhere. They are making plenty money. Many people have that idea. Please, let me disabuse your minds. That is not correct. In fact, if you have money to help us, we will collect. Don't go and kidnap somebody expecting that because they are journalists. You hear them everywhere, so they should have all the millions. They don't. And the people who are doing this, I'm sure you would not want your own mother to be kidnapped and somebody says you should bring money that you don't have. I'm sure you would not like it. So why would you do it to another person's mother? Former Governor Wike should not be desperate to be minister under President Tinubu. Lambert Wheezy, something that I don't think the governor has ever said he wants to be minister. He hasn't. And I've said it again. It is Tinubu that will decide. Being a minister or the ministerial list is not an APC thing. I think somebody mentioned that. It is a federal government thing. It's not an APC thing. So it is the president that will pick whoever is speaking from. He might pick people from his party, pick from other parties. And again, to think of it, was it not this same us Nigerians that have been saying that politics in Nigeria should not be party affair, everybody should be carried along? Have we not been preaching that? I'm trying to understand. Have we not been saying after elections, let's see opposition work with ruling parties and all of that? Did we not want that to happen? Well, now we're beginning to see something like that happen and we're saying, no, we don't want it anymore. As a people, let's decide what kind of politics we want if we want to even make it far as a people in governance in this country. Because if we do not know what we exactly want as a people, then we can't really go too far with it. We'll go for this commercial. We'll be right back.